bullshit I can handle. Okay? And all I had to do is you wouldn't have to stand in no line no 45 minutes either.
Okay.
Okay? I mean,
All right. I'm gonna say.
sometimes let me use my powers and my influence. But send that to her and she'll call me back. It's important that that VIN number is inside that divorce decree.
Creek. Okay. I'm gonna look now. I just got in here.
All right.
Okay.
And top of the afternoon to you. I am the one and only. I'm Thaddeus Matthews. How the hell are you doing on this midday? Yeah. How you doing? You all right? I'm hoping that you are. I feel pretty good on today, and hoping that you are feeling just as well also. Um, Interesting show, and I'm gonna try to do this in just an hour because I got an interesting show on tonight. Okay, very interesting show on tonight. As you know, those of you on Instagram, I am no longer on my main page, so I'm having to start all over again. So make sure that those of you that are on the page follow the page. And it'll be pretty good also. On the 26th of this month, that funeral home here in Memphis that got started off of my traction of me doing the commercial for them will be on the Kelly Carson show. Um, and they're going to be interviewed as a part of the interview, the NBC has got my permission to run that commercial, which will give out my new my new Instagram page. So I'm hoping that that will bring us some traction. Hey, Arita, you know handsome when you see it, baby, and you're a good-looking woman too. Now, I just want you to know it. Um, y'all gotta follow my page so that I can follow some of y'all. Some of y'all ain't gonna follow. Now, I just want you to know it. Aretha, you one of the ones I'm going to follow. Yeah, Kelly Carson. They're going to be on that show, and my commercials are going to show. Part of my agreement with them is that they run my Instagram um, page on there, and it's coverage. It's national coverage. So let's see what happens from that as well. Hopefully, you have downloaded XOD Network, the XOD Network, and tell me if you're looking at it now. Tell me if I'm looking good, if the picture is clear, because pretty soon we may have to go that way totally. Okay, we may have to go that way all the way. It's not. That's not all that exciting. The commercial plan is exciting. I'm not. You know. I mean, the rest of it is fine. It's fine. Um. All right. I'm gonna do it just an hour. I'm hoping that you enjoyed the show on last night. Ain't no preaching today. Ain't no preaching on the day. It's regular talk show. I'm on regular talk show mode on today. I want to talk about something today, and maybe some of you ladies have had experience with this. Um, Here in Memphis, we've got two principals of high schools here who have been suspended for allegations of sexual harassment of female students. Text messages, pics in the cell phone, sex videos, teachers allegedly showing their dicks, and young girls showing their pussies to to the teachers. And the principal is Taryn Hardy over at Kingsbury High School here in Memphis, and Matt Smith at Melrose School. And the question today is, why is it that some male teachers want to sex their students? Okay. Hmm. Why Why do they want to sex their students? Hmm. Why would a male uh, principal? Well, see, you can't. It can't be with the adults. I mean, and I guess you could call it sexual harassment. If do you women now? Let me ask you women something. When men send you dick pics in your in your boxes, is do you consider that sexual harassment? Yeah, yeah, yeah. If a man sends you a picture of his dick, is that sexual harassment? And you haven't asked for it. Now, if you ask for a picture of his dick, that's one thing. But a man just whoop, send you a picture of his dick. Is that even though you're grown, is that a form of harassment? And so I can read some of you women's mind now. Well, if it is, it is if it's little. Okay. You know, I get pictures of pussies all the time. Okay. Yeah, I do. I get pictures of pussies all the time. Or if I was to die and it was over my phone, good God. I'm not harassed. Okay. I'm not harassed. Um, I've I've seen some black pussies, some white pussies, some hairy pussies, some shaved pussies. You know, um, I've I received uninvited pussies. I've gotten pussies pitched from people that I was in um Lord, my poor wife. Oh Lord Jesus. So I'm trying to teach my wife to use my influence. Sometimes it's hard for y'all to follow directions.
This person cannot.
Whew. See, I don't stand in lines, and I try. My wife has got a situation where she's taking the car she don't drive that belonged to her ex-husband that she got in her divorce decree that she given to her mother. She went downtown to get it done, had to stand in line for 45 minutes, still didn't get it done, and called me after the fact. If you had a called me and told me this is what you was going to do, you would not have had to stand in a line. Okay. I just called the clerk, and the clerk gonna handle it. Oh God. Oh, marriage. Okay. Just take a pic of each page and send it. Whew. I'm trying to teach my wife that I use my influence. Okay. I ain't just any old ordinary somebody. I am the cousin pastor. I am an icon in the city of Memphis. Use my influence. You, why you gonna call and complain to me about you had to stand in the line 45 minutes and didn't get it done when all you had to do was pick up the phone, call me. I made a call downtown to their boss, and you went to the front of the line and got your shit handled. Okay. But it's after the fact. I doubt you claim it after the fact. I don't have them issues. I don't have them problems. I use my influence. Shit, especially with elected politicians. Phew. Yeah, don't wait till the end to call me. And you done left and now you complaining all that. I really don't be going to hear it. Okay? Because all my calls got tags on them. I could have fixed your problem for you. Just call me. Let me fix it from the damn beginning. There are folk, even though they don't like me, gonna do certain things for me because they don't want to get in a position where I fuck with them. I talk about them. Or they're getting ready to run for office and I'm your enemy. Shit. And the clerk of all that, the county clerk, is my friend. We were hanging buddies at one time. All right, so much of that. Then you're going to worry me while I'm working. All right. But why? I mean, women, seriously. And I've gotten a lot of pussy pics in my life. Some of them I like. Some of them, can I sing this? Yes. Shit. Let me see what it looked like. I've done that. Okay. But do you, as a woman, consider that as harassment when a man just out of the blue? Because I ain't gonna send you no dick pic. I gotta know you real well. We gotta have something really going on. Because of, oh, y'all fuck up, we gotta try to handle things on your own renewal. So, y'all fuck up. I forgot what I'm saying. If you're an authority figure in any sort, I was talking about grown women then, Cheech. No man has no business sending a minor, okay, any kind of sexual anything. No teacher, okay. And I know some of you as young ladies, when y'all was in high school, y'all fucked the teacher. Some of y'all dumbasses got straight A's for fucking the teacher. You fuck around and suck his dick, he want to graduate you early. But no teacher should be in a position where he is violating his authority with a student. No, 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 no. But I have no problem with grown folk doing whatever you're going to do sexually. That's grown folk. Now it's okay if you just do what I asked you to do from the beginning. Okay. I keep trying to tell her, you ain't married to no ordinary nigga head messing shit. Um, mm. I'm an educator myself, and I could never. Okay. But let's be honest. Young ladies been fucking teachers since the beginning of school. Okay? It does happen. It's wrong, but it happens. Why is it that some men cannot turn down the advances of a young woman? Okay. Let me give you something. When you are a person in a position, you got to know that you can be set up. Okay. Yeah. When I was in high school years ago, teachers were fucking students. And don't let the gay teachers, ooh, they were sucking little boy dicks at the schools and stuff. Mm-mm. Paying them. And you hear all the time about uh, even women fucking the boys. And yeah, let's just say young girls get a crush on their teachers. Okay. Yeah, they get a crush on their teachers, and your hormones get to jumping. And then there are teachers, women teachers, that just want some young dick. But I've never had an attraction for young women. And maybe it was because when I got turned out, and I got turned out, okay, when I got turned out by an older woman. I got turned out by the school bus driver. And she was probably about, see, at least 20 years older than me. Okay. When I was in high school, me and the band director had a thing. I bet you got all your notes right, didn't you? Yeah. So I think that, and I was turned out by this older woman. I didn't like young women no more. I didn't like women my age no more. Every woman that I was trying to be with from that point on were um, older women. Okay. I didn't like the little girls that were in class with me. I wanted a grown woman. Yes, make drum major. You a man or a woman? Was your band director a man or a woman now? Um, yeah. After I had a grown, after I had a grown, seasoned, married woman who had kids that hit on me and we hit on each other. And we started this sexual rendezvous. Doesn't this venture into R. Kelly territory? No, she didn't pee on me. And I didn't pee on her. Okay. I was young. I was 16, 17 years old, and she turned me out. If there's any such thing as being turned out, I got turned all the way out. I appreciate her now that I look back at myself. Well, I mean, chick, you talking about peeing on you. Can't nobody pee on you unless you let them pee on you. Okay. My school bus driver, I guess that's different. She wasn't no teacher, but she taught me some things. Oh, God. She taught me some things. But her attraction to me, as we talked, as I got older, before she died and went on the way she went, I was different than all the other little boys that was on the bus. I was intelligent, I was intellectual, I could speak, I could sing, and her uncle was a preacher. And she said that what turned her on about me as a young man, after she heard me preach, after she saw me preach, and knew that there was the same fella every day that was on the bus. And she became very flirtatious. And I was a flirt. And the flirtation ended up with me going to the end of the bus line every day. Okay. But we've all had experiences with grown folk. But I think that a teacher, now mind you, she was not a teacher. She was just an old school bus driver. But a teacher, whether you're male or female, you out of order. You definitely out of order. Maybe you want to talk about it. Maybe you want to tell me about it. Tell me about your experience. 901-231-9239. 901-231-9239. I liked older men at 15 years old. Okay. Ma'am, call me. Okay. This is a call-in show. You've been looking for me all week. Well, baby, you found me. I mean, call me. You want to ask me some questions? Um, I don't know, Yvette, whether she fucked any other students. She fucked me good. And I don't think she did. The guys did not have the maturity level that I had. They didn't have it. Baby, don't worry about the other page. We're on this page now. They didn't have the maturity level of me. We talk on the phone when our husband was at work or wherever. And I've always had this voice. I guess that's the reason I went in radio. I always had this voice. And I'd be talking to her, and she got infatuated with the voice. She loved the voice. She loved me calling her name in my radio voice. And I wasn't even in radio back in them days. Okay. And I start fantasizing about certain things. And every fantasy that I had at that age, this grown woman made them all come true. So I got really two subjects going on. When you get turned out. But I appreciate that. Now, it was probably, the lower part called it rape. But we have a double standard. We don't want certain things to happen with our girls that happen with us as boys. Um, but let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm going to be here at 2 o'clock, then I'm gone. 901-231-9239. See, I get in that voice and I want to stay there. 901-231-9239. Let's talk about it. Yeah. And I'm going to do a show called, eventually, What Turns You On? What's your fantasy? Who do you fantasize about? Okay. Who do you fantasize about? Can you have a fantasy about somebody that you've never met? Can you sit back and just imagine how it would feel to be with somebody you've never met? Do you like older women? Do you like younger men? And some women now don't like, they like younger men. And which is going to carry into my show. Man, goddamn, why you asking me about, did you send me your money? If you sent me your money, I got you. Okay? I got folk buying about boxes, the hundreds. Steve actually this week was I trying to break a record. Tonight I'm going to deal with the subject. Ladies, watch out for the homeless man. Okay? Watch out for the homeless man. That's going to be my show on tonight. Watch out for the homeless man. That's going to be very interesting show. Yeah, Lord, that one's going to be very interesting. Watch out for the homeless man. Y'all do know who I'm talking about when I say the homeless man. The man that does not have his own home. Somebody wants to know. I'm listening on. I'm looking at somebody named Cal Vaz. I don't know whether you're a girl or boy. On uh, uh, Facebook, and he asks us a question. That's crazy. How can a man? Wait a minute. That's crazy. How a man can get a woman to give him some from loving some. Damn, they learn how to read and write shit. Some folk can understand you because of his voice. It happens. Believe me, it happens.
Sabrina, to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Go ahead, dog.
Yeah, I know you wanted me in the car, but I wanted to tell you about my experience.
Tell me about your experience, baby.
I graduated from LOC on, and it's a very popular teacher out there. He wrote a book out it, and he was fucking me. And I paid. Graduated.
He was fucking you?
Yeah, all in his office, all in his classroom.
What
I
man?
want to get a name, I can't do that.
Why was you fucking him?
He said his wife went there. The wife didn't support him.
So you passed the course. What course was it, baby? What was he teaching?
If I tell you that, then y'all might know. I told you he wrote a book.
I don't know who, ma'am. Ma'am, I ain't never been to no goddamn college, so I don't know who he is.
You know who he is?
I said I don't know who he is. I mean, what course was?
It was an English course. I
Can-
graduated education. I'm a teacher.
And you're probably a dumb teacher too, ain't you?
Ooh, a good teacher.
Huh? I mean,
A great teacher.
you didn't pass because you knew the subject. You passed because you was fucking him, right?
I did a little something too. A couple papers here and there.
Yeah, but you don't know shit. You teaching in the school right now, right? Aren't you?
Okay, then.
No, seriously. Now this is. I mean, it may sound comical, but it's the truth. You don't know shit. You passed because you got some pretty decent pussy, right?
Now, see, I feel like you're being real disrespectful right now.
No, no. How do you feel? No. How do you feel that I'm being disrespectful? You said you fucked the
But you
teacher.
telling me I didn't learn shit. Just because I was fucking the professor.
You said you gave a paper here and there, right?
Here and there, exactly.
Okay, so you didn't give a paper all the time, right? Come on, this ain't disrespectful. It's a fact. So he wasn't gonna let you fail, was he? She hung up. That wasn't disrespectful, baby. You said you was fucking the teacher, the professor at Lemoyne Owen College. And you're a teacher now. And you only gave papers now and then. Which meant that there were some times that you didn't give the paper. I wasn't disrespecting you. You hung up on me, but, you know, come on, baby. So my question to you is, If he was fucking you on the desk, in the little college room, and in the chairs, you was fucking him, and he passed you because you had pretty decent pussy. Okay? That's the truth. Why y'all don't like to hear the truth? I'm not disrespecting you, baby. If your pussy worked for you, it worked for you. You got a good job now because of your pussy. Good. But you the one said that you gave you the paper every now and then. Okay? No disrespect to you, baby. You use your pussy to get what you want. But the part that was in there that was a little shaky was that you gave a paper every now and then. So that meant that there was some papers that you didn't give. Fifi Smith, this is my goddamn show. That's what we do. If you don't like, I enjoy hearing the sexual story, then what the fuck you on my page for? Get the fuck off. And you ain't the first somebody that's used your pussy for an advantage. If I had a pussy, I'd do the same thing. Shit. If your pussy can't get you something in life, ain't no need to have it there. Pastor, that was just one class. What about all the other professors? Well, I don't know. I was going to ask what you fucking in on the other teachers. Okay? And any of you motherfuckers, see, some of you motherfuckers, when I get off there, I'm going to block your ass anyway. Let me see. Come on. I ain't mad at you. Look, I ain't mad at her. She did what she had to do to pass. Paul Pitts. Blocked. Okay. I'm not mad at her. I'm not, see, look, let me tell you the woman that bother me. You fucking, and your fucking does not accomplish nothing. Okay? If you got a pussy and your pussy is not a benefit to you, you might as well just use that motherfucker to pee with. If your pussy can't get your bills paid, if your pussy ain't good enough to find you a good man with a good job that's going to take care of your good ass, then what good is your pussy? Okay, what good is it? Some of y'all don't use your pussy to get that, to get what you want. Some of y'all got the job that you got now because of your pussy. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But this is a talk show, And I ask questions, baby. And I don't just ask the ones that sound good. But I wasn't disrespecting you in no kind of way, LaKendria. Damn, don't be so quick to get angry. You got the job now. All right. What time is it? All right. 901-231-9239. I just take it like it is. Now, goddamn, I don't know no other way to take it but how it is. So, and kidding all the want to get mad at you because some of these motherfuckers fucking for free. Yeah. And you worse off if you one of those women that just give your pussy up. You just fucking. And it serves you no benefit. There's something wrong with you. Don't. Mm. Good pussy deserves some compensation. You have to use them. And I believe I got a witness. Good pussy deserves some compensation.
Tanisha, to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead, man.
Yes, I want to first say I really enjoyed last Friday's show with the Kiss and Cousins.
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that today.
I understand, and yeah, you have a point. I got my job because of that. The job I have right now is because of that.
You lost your job because wait a minute. You say you lost your job
No, I've got a job because of that.
because of what?
The cootie cat.
The who kind of cat? The cootie cat. I hadn't heard it called a cootie cat in so many years. The cootie cat. Okay. And,
And women, don't be ashamed. Be proud. Be proud. Okay?
okay. Thank you. There's something about your voice that's familiar to me that sounded like it was a nuisance call. You're just using a different number. Okay. But she ain't the only one. She ain't the only one. Many of you right now, the only way that you have your job is because of your cootie cat. Cootie cat. I ain't heard that one. God, I hadn't heard that one in years. Cootie cat. How cootie cat. The only time that I think that anything sexual is out of order is when it deals with minors and when it deals with children. Okay? Whatever else you do with your pussy, it's your business. Whatever else a man does with his dick, and it does not involve children, minors, I don't care. I don't care who you fucking, and they grown. I ain't here to judge you. If you a woman and you eating pussy, hey, just don't eat it all up. Save some. It's not for me to judge. And is your sexual lifestyle wrong because I don't agree with it? Come on. What you're doing may be perverted in somebody else's mind, but it ain't perverted to you. It's normal and it's natural to you. Again, as long as you ain't dealing with a minor or child, do what you want. Do what you want. All right, the line is open. I'm leaving here at, how many moments? I ain't got but a few. 901-231-9239. Okay? Call me. Tonight, ladies, watch out for the homeless man. That's what we're going to talk about. That deals with the subject of the man. The homeless man is a man that ain't got his own house. Living from pillar to post, as they say. The man that still lives with his mama. The man, and the reason I tell you to watch out for the homeless man, and I ain't finna get into it now. The homeless man or the homosexual. The homeless man will fuck you to death. Eat your power, eat your pussy for 10 hours straight and don't come up. Why? Because the homeless man is trying to fuck with your head so that your head will say, come live with me. I'll give you a home. That's what we're going to talk about tonight at 7 p.m. The hobo sexual. Yeah, wherever he lays his head is his home. Some of y'all got a homosexual with you now. Came to your house with his few glad rags in a healthy bag. I think that'll make a good show on the night. He'll fuck you 7 days a week. That's his rent. You let his rent be him fucking you. And I am not about to get into it this evening. It's 1:53. He get tired. He ain't never tired. My man ain't never tired. He can fuck me every day. He ain't got no motherfucking job. You bet you say that gets old. But there are many women that like that. Somebody said black healthy bags moving men since the 70s. Some of y'all want broke, tired men. Some of you want to be in a position to take care of a man. He need me. So you moving me in. And maybe tonight you can tell me why you move a man in your house. Why y'all living together. And woman, I'm going to tell you something. And I'm going to get into it tonight also. If you are a single woman and he's a single man, a single man cannot be the head of the house. A single man. See, some of y'all treat single men like your husband. And as long as you treat a single man like your husband, he'll never really be your husband. Some of you sit ass women will even start using his last name and you ain't married to him. Damn. You owe no loyalty to a boyfriend. He ain't your head. I'm the head of the house. No, you ain't. Hey, Pastor, what you think about people being independent and not to depend on no one to survive? That way, you know it's about love, money not an issue when they both got their own. Mm-mm. It's always about money. I don't want a marriage that ain't about no money. My wife makes a good salary. I ain't gonna marry no broke ass woman. See, because just like you want a man to bring something to the table, God damn it, you gotta bring me something. You gotta bring me more than good pussy and a wide ass. I can get that anywhere. And that I can't get, I can buy. If marriage is a business. I run a business. I make money. I can't have no motherfucker that don't make no money. What you gonna bring to this? Well, I can cook. God damn it, shit! I can go to the restaurant. If a man truly loves a woman, he will teach her to have her own and not to depend. My wife pays no bills. I will not allow my wife to pay bills because I'm a man. I'm the head. See, I pay the cost to be the boss. Okay? I pay the cost to be the boss. My wife know who in charge. And you know what? I let my wife do anything she wants. I buy her the world that, hey, whatever I can do. But the buck stops with me. So why does it matter if she has a job if you're going to pay for everything? You know what? No. I'm going to pay. This is the house. That's my responsibility. But I need somebody that I can go in business and partnership with. That I can go into real estate with. I can't go into real estate. I can't buy and acquire a whole lot of things. And you ain't got shit. You ain't bringing me nothing to the table. See, if you got a man and you got to pay half the bills, but you give him all the pussy, what kind of sense that make? What kind of sense that make? 50-50. If you got to pay half of all the bills, you supposed to give him half a pussy. Don't let him get all the pussy. You give him half of the pussy. I got business acquisitions I'm going to make. When it comes to the basic living of this address, I take care of that. But if we're going into a trucking business, I don't get why men pay bills for a woman with money, but not a woman without money. Because I don't want a broke bitch. What the fuck I'm gonna pay your bills for? And baby, what the fuck I'm gonna even look at your ass for? And you ain't got no money. Why do I want to be in a relationship with you and you ain't got no money? You ain't got nothing to bring to me. The only thing you can do is fuck me. I've been getting fucked since I was about 14 years old. I'm used to pussy. Why the fuck would I want to pay your bills? Shit. No, sir. I'm saying if you're going to do everything, what's the point of her having money? If no, no, no. I gotta know if I get sick that you got my back. I need to know that if you out somewhere, I ain't got a cash app you. You can go pick up my medicine or whatever I need. The fuck I want a broke woman for? Come on. Why? If you have no monies, that means that you have no motivation, no dreams, and no ambitions. The Bible tells you, and I ain't gonna preach to y'all this evening, don't be unequally yoked. We are unequally yoked if I got money and you ain't got nothing. I don't say you gotta make as much as me. The only thing my wife buys is groceries. Because I never ate at home before I got married. You're right, real Wall Street. My wife likes to buy me shit and gifts and shit. You can't you can't buy me no gift with my goddamn money. I bought it. Let me get $100 to buy you something for your birthday. First of all, I ain't $100 nigga. And if I give you $100 to buy me something for my birthday, God damn it, I just bought my own birthday present. Shit. But many of you as women, Lord, and see y'all with this new page, Instagram, y'all gonna time out. But I'm giving y'all some great shit this evening. Many of you have never had a man. You've had a male. Okay? There is a difference in having a man and having a male. There is a difference in having a husband and a boyfriend. A boyfriend don't owe you shit. Whatever a boyfriend does for you, he does out of the goodness of his heart. He has no obligation to you. Whatever I did for Mel before we got married was a gift. There was no obligation. I just did it. Okay? Now it becomes my obligation. It becomes my duty as her husband to provide for her. Not a 50-50 relationship. I can't call myself the head of the house and we 50-50. Let me say that. You are not the head of the house If you are not a provider, I just left some young people that got a big real estate firm. I'm looking for another house. And these guys, I like them. And God, they got some beautiful women work for them. Woo! I could just go by there and look at the women. But they got a business together. Okay? And they got people in there that are equally yoked. They all want to make money. My wife would be wrong to marry me just because she loves me only. And my wife loves me. I believe my wife loves me. But my wife understands that if she lost her job with the bank tomorrow, our lifestyle don't change. I'm her backbone. If her good corporate job, working for them good white peoples that she work for, if she stopped working tomorrow, my name ain't Tyler Perry and this ain't no goddamn movie. I'm in real life. You can write a movie to say any motherfucking thing you wanted to say. So don't bring me that Tyler Perry shit. My wife knows, and the bank pays a great salary. If she left there, boy, somebody just said something. I got to emphasize on that. I can take care of her. T.S., whatever your name is, baby, I don't know. She said, wives are meant to be helpmates, not providers. You so damn right. And the reason, in so many instances, that the woman has lost respect for the man, and especially the black man, is because the black man is not the provider. Hell, he ain't even a helpmate. He ain't shit. Mm. Ms. Bohan, if that works for you, and you all have been married for a period of time, I'm sure, and if that situation for her is fine. But I don't want a woman. I'm 64 years old. What the fuck I look like? Male is 45. Well, I look like married male, and there is nothing business-wise that we can do. Here's some idiot that's saying, somebody named Ellis J. Ron. Jack, every man I know paying all the bills, like Pastor, old lady have a Jolie on the side. She's spending her money too. That's a broke man. Okay? He don't know shit. See, see, that's a jealous man. Yeah. You mad, brother, because you can't do like me. Mm-mm. A man that's paying all the bills, your old lady got another man. See, one thing I ain't never worry about is my woman's pussy. I handles the pussy. I'm as nasty and as freakish and as sluttish as I need to be. I don't give a fuck what nobody else have to say. But the reason that you spoke on that and you made a comment on that, brother, because you ain't able to do it. And every man looks for the woman that he can do everything for. Let me tell you something, and I got to go, because y'all gonna time out in a minute. Quit saying that you independent. Well, you ain't so much, brother. You just speaking on what you see. I pay all the bills, and I'm able to. Brother, I made over $1,000 before I got out of bed this morning. God just good. Bill Gates got all the money in the world, and his wife divorced him, so money, not everything. But they got business. She's still a billionaire, and he is still a billionaire. And you best believe, billionaire mindset, COE life, that she don't know where all this money is. Somebody said, that much, you should get a new truck. I'm comfortable with my truck. Bitch. You must like my truck. It's pretty and purple. Got my picture on it. She still got it. But had they not been in business together, okay, she wouldn't be in a position that even when she leaves him, she's a multi-billionaire. He's still a multi-billionaire. Okay? It was still business. They helped each other maintain their billionaire status. But you ever let me know? I be thinking y'all talking about me, shit. They've been married together for years. They just grew apart. All right, Tammy. I'm sorry, baby. I gave you some sugar. Is that all right? Look. Okay. But it was still all about money. They grew together with money and business. But let me go back to the independent woman. Thank you, Payne. Because I'm trying to get off the air. You old and white and shit. They just grew apart. They wasn't doing no freaky stuff no more. Shit. You know, they just grew apart. That happens. But we maintain, look, I'm going to take my portion of the money. You take your portion of the money. We're going to still maintain friends. They still on some boards together. They still got some corporations together. They just ain't going to be together. But let me go back to independent woman. Then y'all will let me go. The black woman is the only woman that talking about, I'm independent. You don't hear the white woman talking about, I'm independent. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Let me give you something, woman. Never make that statement to a man, especially a man that is going to care for you. Yeah, they said Bill Gates cheated. You know, I don't know. Every man needs to feel. Please take this, write this one down, ladies. Every man wants to feel as though there is something. No, the black woman didn't have to be independent. Mm-mm. I'm, I ain't got time to give you all this stuff. Every woman, every man rather, needs to feel that there is something that he can do for his woman that she can't do for herself. Now, I just dropped something on you, whether you ladies want to believe it or not. Every man needs to feel that there is something that he can do for his woman that she can't do for herself. Prime example happened to me today. I got influence in this town. I can pick up the phone and call people. My wife has a car. She don't drive no more. That her ex-husband bought her when they were married. You ain't finna drive that shit and you married to me. Got another car for her. Okay? She's going to give that car to her mother. There is a divorce decree. She went to the clerk's office, the county clerk's office, stood in the line for 45 minutes. Then you called me and tell me that you left downtown, you was at the county clerk's office, you stood in the line for 45 minutes, and you still didn't get it done. That the clerk there that took you through all these changes. The little clerks that work in the office. Now, I didn't want to hit all this shit. I didn't care. My problem was, why didn't you call me? All I had to do was dial the number, the cell phone number, not the office number. And so Wanda, this Thaddeus, blase, 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 blase. And it happened. But you called me 5 minutes before I go on the air. You used to doing shit your way in a certain way. My wife would tell you, I don't stand in no lines. I'm Thaddeus Matthews. I don't stand in lines. I paid my dues. I called Wanda. I told her what was going on. She said, tell your wife. I didn't know your wife. I said, naturally, you wouldn't know my wife was down there. If you had called me, she wouldn't have. I said, I know she wouldn't have said that. Tell your wife to text me the paperwork, send me the paperwork, and we'll handle it. But she used to trying to do shit on home. And I handle shit. That's what I'm known for doing. Handling shit. And I told her, you my wife now. You can't be doing that dumb shit. My wife ain't been saying no goddamn lies. And I have the capabilities of making sure you go to the head of the line. You're my wife. I provide that your feet don't get goddamn tired. I'm a provider. Somebody on here saying, I guess you're talking about a man's salary. Even if the salary isn't as much as his wife, he is still the head of the house. So, yeah, if he got a job. If he ain't got no job, he ain't the head of shit. I don't do lines, is what I'm telling you. So my wife has to get accustomed to your last name Matthews. Is it okay to say that your wife is not yet used to having a man in her life with the resources you have? Me and my wife been together 6 years. So we've never had to use the only time I've had really had to use my influence once or twice. Yeah. Learn that your name Matthews. I remember once she had a traffic ticket in Mississippi, right across the state line. She was mad at me. She had cussed me out. She had to be in court down in Mississippi. And it was some back tickets or something. It was about $600-700. And in Mississippi, DeSoto County, Mississippi, where you go, she wouldn't tell me nothing before she left. She had spent the night at my house, and I did something. It was part of my fuck up. I probably did something. And she was mad at me. Cussing and everything. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. That's okay. We got down there to the court. You got until 4 o'clock this evening to pay the $700 and some dollars. Or come dress for jail. I said, God damn, come dress for jail. So she didn't know what she was gonna do. Call her cousin. Cousin said, you better call that damn man. She called me in a softer tone. I said, what's wrong with you, girl? I just went to court and da 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 da, and they said I need $700 by 4 o'clock this evening. I gotta come dressed for jail. So now you're waiting for the next comment. So I didn't sit down for a minute. We're in total silence. I said, Come on back here and get the $700. Even though you're mad, I want to see your ass in jail. Do you want that in ones or do you want it in pennies? Now you're trying to be smart, but you can't. Let me fix it. We're getting married. Wedding dress. They don't fuck. They sold her wedding dress. That was $1,000. And charging all these other little charges for alterations. She upset. She crying. I said, why don't you call me at the store? It's fine. I called the corporate office. I talked to the white folk in charge. I fixed it. I'm a fixer for my woman. I've been fixing for a whole lot of folks. But for my wife, I fix shit. Okay? But I don't do that 50-50 shit. I ain't gonna never do that. I'm, I believe in I believe in calling corporate. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I need to talk to somebody with some goddamn authority. And I'm always very amenable. I'm very nice with them, but I'm firm. And I let them know who I am. Now I'll tell them motherfuckers in a minute, Google me. Because what I have done to others, I will do to you. They let me stay on Instagram press. Yesterday they did me an hour. And I be sitting here, y'all be telling me my time up. Your man should be a fixer. Andrew, I see you saying the same thing. A provider and a protector. If you ain't got your nail one of them, you ain't got your no man. If your man can't do nothing but fuck you, and actually ain't it good to you, baby, you be wanting to tell that motherfucker no. Is this mine, ma? Is this mine, baby? Is this mine? Hell no. It belongs to the motherfucker that can take care of me. Whew. That's what you need to tell one of them broke motherfuckers. It belongs to the man that can provide for me. Y'all letting men dog your pussy out. Men that ain't got shit, you let them dog your pussy out. And it's all woe out for the man that you're supposed to be with. My woman, my wife now, don't use that word independent on me. Because I'm good to my woman, to my wife. You've been celebrating for 6 years. Then you better check to see if there's some cobwebs down there, girl. Shit. Quit misusing your body for a man that don't mean you no good, baby. Your pussy is a precious commodity. Can't nobody invent one of them things but a God. Can't nobody make a pussy but a God. Many of you got poor pussy management. You just giving your pussy to anybody. Anybody that blow in your ear, let's fuck. Baby, you do better sometimes. Look, you do better masturbating than you do worrying with a broke ass man, a man that don't mean you no good, a man that ain't got nothing for you, a man that ain't even got a good conversation. Stop giving your pussy to the wrong somebody. When a man is good to you, when he making love to you, he ain't gotta ask you, is this my pussy? He knows. He knows it's his pussy because if you're a good woman, you know how to show him that the pussy is his and never have to tell him it's your pussy. Now I done gave y'all enough. I got another 2 hours to do this evening. If a man can't do nothing for you, what is the need for him? He must be equally yoked to you. You ain't supposed to have to do it all by yourself. A man's job is to provide. That's his job. And a man that comes to you in his initial conversations talking about 50-50, and you just met him, you got the wrong man. How much you got on this dinner? Damn, we're going out of town. How much you got on the room? How much you got on the gas? And you just met him? Let him go, baby. Let him go. Let him go. Your boyfriend need help? I got plenty of shit for him. Send me $60 and you get this. You get 5 of these for your man. Let him go, baby. Me and my wife next weekend going to Las Vegas. I'm gonna leave. I ain't gonna do the. I probably ain't gonna do the show next Friday. Next Friday night. We're catching a jet, going to Vegas. Sunday, Monday. I'm gonna be back on the air to Wednesday. I'm leaving Las Vegas. His tongue gonna satisfy you. What the fuck you? If he can't fuck it and he can't eat pussy, what you with him for? You the dummy. June 11th, we're getting on a private plane, a charter plane, and we're going down to Biloxi. I'm gonna enjoy my life with my wife. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna spend my money before I die. Shit. Ain't none of y'all gathering. Shall we gather at the river? Ain't gonna be shit. And I got it fixed up. How it happens when I die. My wife in charge of all that shit. Ain't worried about no money, I'm dead. And I'm telling my children, don't be waiting to see, what did he leave me? Shit. Chef 721, you're boring me now. That's not my conversation. Come on. I'm gonna shit. Uh-uh. Mm. Mm. My wife handles all my assets and everything. Once I die, that's the reason I have a wife. Handle my shit. I'm dead. Make sure I got fine film. That's it. Don't be lining up talking about what I'm gonna get. Not shit. Mm-mm. Baby, I don't even know who you are. You ain't monetize me. What's your name? What's your real name? You ain't send me no goddamn money. Okay. Mm. I'm going to enjoy my life. I'm 64 years old. Was the coffee the shit? Y'all both took off the next day. Y'all better get some more. Send me some money, Chef. The question was asked, why there are so many women that are single? Because they can't find a good man. All right, I'm fit to go. Because I can, I can just talk on and on. I'm going to spend my, and you're going to leave something to your children? Well, my wife want to give them. See, your children act different with you when you get married, too. Okay? How come you can't see me on the XOD, baby? I'm on there. Mm-mm. I was thinking last night, I haven't talked like to my youngest daughter, who I used to hear from all the time. I ain't heard from you 2 weeks. I see you on Facebook. It's not asking you for a subscription, baby. Leave it to be. All you have to do is hit watch. You hit watch. Scroll down to TNTV and then click me on. It's absolutely free. There is no subscription. I ain't gonna call. Pastor, I'm on there. I'm gonna get out. Anything? Anything we
I need text me the guy's number, the eviction guy you're supposed to get into me yesterday.
you can start to evicting?
Yeah, I'm talking to my apartment manager you right now. I told you you have the number. But
All right, I'll text you in just a few minutes. All right, okay. If I'm not on, baby, if I'm not on the air, then you can't see me on XOD. I am going to download a lot of my old historic classic shows. Sometimes if you can't find a good man, you might need to take a look at yourself to make sure you're in order. Well, you always look at that. Do you click it while I'm on the air? Leave it to be. See, don't leave it because see, I be thinking about Leave It to Beaver. Y'all even remember that show. Most of you young folk ain't never saw that. Um, when I die, my wife is in charge of everything. They are in charge. My wife is in charge of everything. Everything. My money, assets, everything. No, no, no. The watch button is at the down at the very bottom of the page. Very bottom of the page. I'm having a commercial made that will show you all of that. He sent it to me. I didn't like it. I sent it back to him. I did some touch-ups on it. Uh, Brother Wilder, how your name get to be Tony Rice? What's that? And look, don't let your grown children mess up your happiness. Okay? Don't let your grown children mess up your happiness. Learn this phrase. Right. Learn this phrase. Your bad decisions will not become my emergencies. Your bad decisions. I ain't gonna go broke. I'm dealing with bad decisions that grown children make. I ain't gonna miss a trip. Because of the bad decisions that you make. And I think my guys though might have a little attitude that now my wife is in charge of everything. Everything. And I have to tell you, you ain't daddy's little girl no more. I always love you. You'll always be my baby. But my wife comes before my children. We are one. Hey, Brother Johnson, that's what I live by. All right, I'm finna go. I'm gonna play this commercial at the end of this show, and I'm finna go. Y'all join me back at 7 o'clock tonight as we talk about ladies, watch out for the hobosexual. Watch out for them. Yeah, you're right, Sade. Stop letting your kids rule and dictate your relationship. Arena, you talking about my new inbox? Okay. Those of you that need, ooh, y'all know what to do. I've got me in mind about the hundreds now. I'm gonna set you up in business for 100 days for $500. You know, we got to make this money. I ain't gonna help you pay for them vacations. Okay. My wife would never come before my daughter, and I have plenty of assets. You're a fool. You don't understand what marriage is, then, brother. If your child is grown, my wife come look. Why don't you call me real quick, brother? 912319239. My wife would never come before my daughter, and I have plenty of assets. Then she need to check you out. Call in, bro. Let me hear why you said that. And you must not believe in scripture. You must not believe in God. Was your divorce where the kids come first? I mean, divorce. My wife and I have no children. Scripturally, 901-231-9239. And call me now so I can go. 901-231-9239. Because I want to hear what your thinking is. 901-231-9239. Nine oh one 231-9239. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. You asked for a number.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
What's your name?
Hello?
What's your name?
Hey, what's up, Doc?
Fine, sir.
Well, my name is Andrew, but on Instagram it's Champ. I'm just going to call in. How you doing today?
Okay. You're the guy that I was referring to just a second ago, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I say that, we can agree to disagree.
I mean, we'll do that. Cause you ain't gonna give me no money, and I ain't gonna give you none. So, I mean,
I actually spent some money with you twice already, so you just don't recognize my name on Instagram. But I have spent money with you twice.
You bought some product.
I was talking about,
You bought some product.
I referred somebody bought some, and then I bought some. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But listen. First of all, we Aries. We can agree to disagree. I understand, but the only thing I'm saying is that I'm married. I have several rental properties. Also have a power washing business, and yeah, I'm going to leave my wife something, but I'm not going to just say my wife got control of everything if something happens to me. God forbid.
So, all right, let me ask you something, though, man.
Mhm.
You say your name is Andrew?
Yeah, yes, Andrew, yeah.
So, Andrew, if you died today, first of all, how old are your children?
I only have one daughter, and she's 15.
Okay. If you died today, who in charge?
You say who's in charge? If I
If
die today?
if something happened to you today, God forbid,
I have a
okay?
living will. Yeah, yeah. I have a living will, and right now, the way I have it set up is that 75% of my assets go to my daughter, and 25 go to my wife. But my wife do have control over my life insurance policy, and I have a separate policy where it's 50
Okay.
for my wife and my daughter.
You
Right
you
now,
you
something happened to me
you,
right
you
now.
do you
That's
do
the way I have it
realize
set up.
you do realize if something happened to you today while your child is 17 years old, that your wife is still in charge. There is nothing that you
And it
can.
go into an estate. And it go in, and the
It
money
will go
goes
into an estate that somebody has to be the executor of, because a
but
minor.
I have a living will with specific directions that's with my attorney. So
Okay,
that
but wait a
makes
minute. But if
that's what has to be followed.
no, no. But if you die today, I don't care about you having a living will, Andrew. The law would not allow. It can go into an estate.
A minor. Yeah,
You are
she's a
right.
minor.
It can go into an estate. But so are you saying then that the lawyer is?
Lane work and secretarial work. They can't take from her.
They can do what
If
now?
I got something written, in stone, my wife, if I say this is what goes to my daughter, that's what has to happen. She has to do the late work. They can't.
If you if
Supersede what I had written.
do you have a trust? What, brother, you're talking fast.
Now, what's the use of a will?
Do you have a trust?
Do I have a what?
A trust.
A trust fund?
Yes. If you die today, brother, look, listen to me. If you die today and your daughter is still a minor,
Yes.
there has to be someone, even if you have a living will, there still has to be.
My wife will be the executive of my estate. Yes, you're right.
Okay.
I agree with you. I
So-
totally agree with you.
So that means that your wife.
Saying is that she don't have 100. She's not going to get 100% of my assets and 100% of my life insurance policy and 100% what's in my savings. It's not going to go that way because that's not how it's written.
Okay, let me ask you something. Why you only leaving your wife 25%?
Say it again.
Why would you just leave your wife 25%?
Because me and her is we just recently got married
Okay.
years ago.
Okay.
I mean,
Now,
we changed
now,
that, you know what I mean?
now, that
I
makes
changed that.
that makes a difference.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
How old is your daughter? Your daughter's 17. How long you been married?
She's 15. I've been married I just recently got married 5 years ago.
Oh, okay. That makes a difference.
Yeah, so I just recently changed it.
Hey, Andrew, in other words, you have not been married long enough for you to trust her with all of your assets.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm not there yet.
Okay.
I'm not there yet.
Nah,
I'm
hey.
being honest with you.
No,
I'm not-
hey, brother.
One thing about you, you put it where it goes and get it, and I like that.
Yeah.
You put it where it goes and get it, and I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, and that's where you are. You have not been married. Let me give you this. Mel and I have been together for 6 years, and we've been through some things. Okay, and because we've been through some things, and she's had my back in some things that I don't even talk about.
Yeah.
Not financially, but you've had my back. You've been there for me.
Yeah.
I make sacrifices to do certain things. Then I also look at my grown children. And I look at the fact, are you waiting for me to die? Okay? Are you?
Yeah, another thing,
Yeah. See, it bothered me when my youngest.
So what you're saying is, she's going to be responsible and make sure everything is taken
Yeah,
care of the
yeah.
right way.
See,
They might be one big party or something. You think?
yeah, it bothered me when my youngest daughter went and got an insurance policy on me, and paying the insurance. I guess she's still paying that. Okay, so and I remember a story in the Bible, man. You read the story of the prodigal son.
Say it again.
You read the story of the prodigal son.
I did because I was in the church a lot because I grew up in the
Okay.
church, but
Well,
might have to refresh my memory.
in the first verse, the second verse of it, it says a certain man had two sons, and the youngest of the sons came to him and said, "Give me the portion of goods that befalleth me." Now, damn, the man wasn't dead. Oh, Andrew, the man wasn't dead.
Yeah.
And the guy got it. His brother me gave it to him. And he lost all of his daddy's money.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, yeah.
My wife is a banker. She's a corporate banker. She's a high level.
Okay.
She's a trainer at the bank. I'm 64 years old. I understand. I ain't got 60 more years. Lord, I'm hoping for another 20 or 30. That may not even be in the equation. But I set my.
Come on, you got it.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping the Lord do it. I'm praying for a long life. But I'm setting my business in order so that if anything happens, we finna splurge.
Yeah.
Okay?
But you know what? I respect that because you know what? See, now I'm 45. See, maybe my perspective might change within the next. You see the gap difference. See, I'm not saying my perspective won't change. I'm not saying what you're saying ain't right. I agree with you. I mean, but my perspective might change. Who knows? My daughter might tell me kiss her ass when she's 18. I don't know.
Ooh, I was
And I'll
wrong.
take care of her good.
Yeah. Look, brother, and it all depends on the woman.
And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna literally do it. I'll change some shit. I'll change some shit.
Just give, Lord, just give me strength. Just let me pick up a pen, Lord. See, and here's, hey, brother, and it depends on it also depends on the woman. The last woman that I was married to, my ex-wife, I was married to her for almost 20 years. She did not know how much money I had. She didn't know nothing. Okay? Didn't know a thing.
You did it for a reason.
Yeah. See, when I married her, God damn it, shit, she got sick and never went back to work for 20 years. That's all I know. She didn't know where none of.
She working 27
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
She know how to get to the Nelson line and the beach line.
Yeah,
Recently retired.
man. Look, let me tell you. See, I don't mind talking about my life. Man, I got arrested in 2012 with $150,000 bond. It was my wife's birthday.
Wow.
One of my calls was to her. She was at her birthday party that she didn't invite me to. Okay?
Wow.
And she didn't leave the party. Well,
Wow.
now I had a woman that God will provide. I had a woman.
That was selfish, and versus what you have now is selfless.
Yeah.
And people need to understand it too.
She didn't leave the party.
You know.
So I called my woman. My woman couldn't sign the bond. my daughter knew where my money was. I said, look, because I can't stay out here in jail. They don't feed you good and, all this shit. They want me to put on one of them little orange suits and shit. Uh-uh. I don't look good in a jumpsuit. I said, look, go get my money. I had my money in places where you can go get a certain amount. I had what was called my stash fund. And I kept enough in my stash fund that if I got to go to jail or an emergency come up, you know where to go get my stash bond. They let me call my bondsman. I told my bondsman, go ahead on, write the paperwork. He knew I was good for the money. She gonna bring you the money. Just get that paperwork moving so I can get the fuck up out of here. See, because, I knew I couldn't trust her knowing all my business. She didn't have access to my money. That was before Cash App came out. You couldn't go to the bank. They couldn't tell you shit. In fact, in 2012, most folks didn't even know I had a wife. Okay? So I understand you when you say that you're newly married and you got assets and your daughter is 17 years old. Okay? She been on the ride all her life. Your wife, even though you love her, she only been there 5 years. We ain't came to the point yet.
I made some changes, and I made some changes, Rev. I made them changes that I made. Like I said, the 25-75, and then I got something 60-40. Those changes, everything was 100% to my daughter.
Well, let me answer a question.
I'm crawling before
Oh God, it's almost 3 o'clock. Let me answer a question that somebody's asking me. How you come out married to people you don't trust? You love them. But see, we also say marriage is love and business. No. I'm answering her question. It's love and marriage and business. The business side says I ain't been married to you to give you access to hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Exactly, and that's why I wanted to answer the question. I trust my wife that she won't fuck around on me. I trust my wife to go out. But as far as I trust. But listen, we talking about assets. We talking about long-term, life-changing things that can happen. So with that being said, I'm a newlywed, yes, but you still got to take baby steps. You can't just jump off the parachute. Shit, I could get in the goddamn car accident the day tomorrow.
I love you. Now I got sense enough that even though I'm married, I take certain precautions, don't you? Okay.
And I didn't say I didn't trust my wife at all because I changed, like I say, I changed policy. I changed as far as my property and my business. I changed some things. When I got married, I changed some things. The percent. I didn't change it to where it's 100%, but I did make changes that way she feels as though that she knows that I do trust her and some, and I'm getting there. And guess what?
Right.
She don't question it at all. And my wife makes $150,000 a year. She makes decent money. Mm-hmm. So, she understands where I'm coming from as a man that's trying to be responsible.
So, in another 5 years, you'll probably graduate, and you'll give her another 25%. And look, if y'all stay together about 20 years, your daughter gonna be grown. Okay.
She's gonna be grown, and then I'm gonna hold her accountable to be responsible to do what she's supposed to do.
Well, see, when you get
grown kids supposed to do what they're supposed to do. Period.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the period. It's no
and that's what I'm telling.
Education. You're supposed to do what you're supposed to do.
And that's what I'm telling my grown children at this point. Don't depend on me and my money. Yeah. Okay? What have you done for yourself? See, I don't see leaving nobody as something that ain't done nothing for themselves. Just because y'all related.
Yeah, you're right.
and you ain't helped me in the business.
You know, it's one big party.
The only thing that you've done as far as my business is ask me how much you can get from me to go into what you're doing. Okay? And I believe that grown folk have a responsibility to be on their own. Look, man, y'all done kept me on there 2 hours, and I got to make a run.
All right, I enjoyed talking to you, man.
Hey, man, thank you, man. Right. And thank you, brother. And now I understand the comments that he was making on the page. And see, y'all don't even tell me what time it be, and I don't be looking at no clocks and shit. Okay? I don't be looking at no clocks. Yeah, but grown children, they got responsibility to be on their own. Okay? Miss Hattie, y'all gonna have to stop all these damn conversations on here about who died and shit and having these reunions on my page. I give y'all some leverage, but goddamn, don't do that on my page. Y'all just having a whole goddamn conversation over here on YouTube. Somebody done died. I didn't know he was dead. I don't give a fuck. I didn't go to the funeral. Let's not do that on my page. Man, y'all had a whole damn meeting on my damn page. Y'all do that on your own pages. And Miss Hattie, I know you gotta be old because your name Hattie. Yeah. But always know, when you're dealing with your minor children, that there, and some of you, and I see grown people leaving the whole insurance policies to minor children. There's nothing that they can do to it. And y'all ain't got no will. Y'all ain't got no will. A minor cannot get your insurance money. Y'all just gonna keep me here. I gotta have some sense for my goddamn self.
Are you on the air?
Who is this?
This is Miss Debbie.
Which Miss Debbie?
Debbie Washington.
Oh yeah, I'm on. Yeah, I'm on there. I'll call.
I apologize to the lady at the door. She wants to talk to you. Okay.
She want. Wait a minute. Does she want to talk to me about some money?
I don't know. Let me just get her number and I'll text it to you, okay?
Debbie, bring it to the phone. Bring it to the phone.
All right, hold on. Ma'am? Ma'am, he wants to talk to you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Here you go. He said he will talk to you, whatever it's about. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, ma'am.
Pick up the phone. Yes, ma'am. We got you, sir. You all right today?
Yes, ma'am. What you need?
Well, I'm trying to get in touch with the man that prints the family shirts, like when you have a loved one that passed away.
Y'all put some dead people on the shirt?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Now I want to put pictures. Pictures.
You want to put? Have y'all paid for the funeral? Have y'all paid for the funeral?
The bill paid, but it's gonna be Saturday.
Oh, okay. You're on the same street, ma'am. He down the street. The guy that does my shirts. Yeah. Go back down. Go back down Watkins Street.
Is it Harold or Allen?
Huh? He's on the.
Harold or Allen?
I don't know. It's the shop is right there in that little strip mall, right there at the corner of Dalewood and Watkins.
Oh, I don't
But ma'am, how come you didn't pick up the phone and
My phone is in the truck. I left it in the truck, and I was trying to.
well, how come you couldn't call from your truck?
Oh, well, see, I had. She told me she didn't have a number, so I didn't have a number. Sorry. You off the TV, and that when I used to
Right.
Matthew,
He
and I heard
he
about
he right down, ma'am. Leave Devon's place. Go left. Go left, and go all the way down Walking Street. Cross Fraser Boulevard. You know what Fraser Boulevard is, right?
I do.
When you cross Fraser Boulevard, when you get to the next light, you're gonna be at Dalewood Street.
Yeah, Dalewood. Okay.
As you cross Dalewood, look right over there to the right hand side, and there's a little strip mall right there. Okay? He got a white car. In fact, he right next door to where they sell the appliances at.
Oh yeah, chewing something.
Yeah, he right next door. Tell him I sent you. Tell him that you called me and I sent you down there, okay?
Okay, now if he's not able, do you have one more just in case?
Ma'am, ain't no such thing as he ain't able.
Oh, okay.
He does all of my printing. My
I remember.
my shirts with my logos on them.
I remember. I used to watch you faithfully.
Yeah.
Where are you and where are you located? Oh, YouTube. Okay.
My Facebook page. Go to Custom Pastor.
Okay.
Who dead? Who dead, baby?
My son, he had a heart attack last Tuesday,
Oh, okay.
and we got the funeral taken care of. We got the opening and closing of the grave, and
What-
the other son,
What funeral home got him?
NJ, South Parkway,
Okay, NJ Ford got it. He had a heart attack.
he had a heart attack.
Yeah, and the reason I ask you that is a lot of times I see folk getting shirts with pictures on them. They pay all that money and they don't be them paid for the funeral.
Oh yeah, my son is well taken care of.
Oh, okay.
This is something his brother wanted to do. I'm a responsible payer.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
it is no way I'll be talking about no shirts. Well, my son paying for the shirt. I took care of funeral clothing and everything, cause
Okay.
like you used to say, and I remember you when my son passed away. Y'all need to get some insurance.
Yes, ma'am.
I listened to you from
Yes, ma'am.
okay,
Well, when the funeral?
I'm gonna make a donation to the
Yeah.
Okay.
When's the funeral, maybe?
The funeral is gonna be the wake tomorrow at 4, and the funeral is going to be Saturday. As a matter of fact, that graveyard that you was telling us about on the TV. Guess what? I followed you through that, and NJ said, "Oh, we got a nice cemetery." And when he said it, I said, "Well, Matthew used to tell us about it. Down Ronald Milton Road." And Embassy Church, it's gonna be an Embassy Church at 12, and we're going right down the street to that cemetery.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Well, baby,
And,
you have my condolences here.
well, thank you, darling, and I'm so glad that
How old was your son?
he was 47.
And had a heart attack?
Well, see, just like you used to say, most black men ain't gonna take no blood pressure medicine. You remember all that? I remember everything you said. I followed. Oh yeah.
He wouldn't take his medicine?
He wouldn't take the medicine, and I kept telling him you need to go back to the doctor.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Well, you know, let me tell you something, mother. He didn't want to take the blood pressure medicine because he wanted to be able to have some sexes without the blood.
You already know.
Yeah. Yeah, but my doctor told me I had a choice. The fuck or die.
Right.
So I fuck a Leo. I mean, told me to take my medicine. So, I takes mine and I keeps these little packets and pills and everything. Well, darling, you have my condolences to you and to your family. You keep your head up, darling. You hear?
I know God is keeping me, and I
Yes,
And I
ma'am.
told my son, I said, I'm really not bothered about a picture, but then that's his only brother, so I'm gonna go along with him. I'm just riding.
Yes,
That
ma'am.
took care of my most important thing.
All right, darling. I got to go, but thank you for. Until Debbie, I said thanks for even having you to call me here.
All right, darling, you take care. I'll see you alone, and I'll be talking to you now. That is a donation to his ministry. I'm gonna say the phone. Yes, ma'am. You
Yeah.
don't forget.
Yeah, send a donation to the ministry.
Okay, then.
Debbie, I'll call you back in a minute.
Oh, he's still on the phone. Thank
Yeah.
you, sir.
Debbie, I'll call you back.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And y'all wouldn't believe I get these calls all day long. I gotta go. I gotta go up to AT&T. My wife is on here. I went and took care of that business, wife, about the house. So I'll call you in just a minute. Do you want to go to lunch? Since you're on the page and shit, that means you ain't doing no damn work. Cause see, y'all done tricked me. Y'all tricked me, and it's 3:16. I've been on here 2 hours and 16 minutes. Y'all tricked me. How the hell you teaching and goddamn it, you on the goddamn thing? But I gotta come back AT&T, so I'll be back. I'll be back at Mama's house. Cause I can't get my emails on my phone. I was supposed to be leaving at 2 o'clock, and at 3:17, I gotta go. Y'all, that ain't fair. That ain't fair. I spoke, been gone. See how y'all do me? All right, y'all. I gotta get out of here. Mel called me in about 5 minutes. I'll be in my truck. Thank y'all for being here. We had some interesting conversations here in the midday. We are all working and listening to you. Well, goddamn. Y'all gonna get fired. Y'all gonna get fired. All right, y'all. I'm gonna put this commercial on, and I'm gone, y'all. I'll see y'all at 7. Y'all have a good day. I didn't even put that on. I hit the wrong damn button. I do that shit. But that's a good thing for y'all to see too. Y'all working, and I'm sitting here. I guess I'm working too though. Bye.
Whether you live in Memphis or anywhere in the country, security is an important feature. And that's the reason, whether it's your home or whether it's your business, you need to entrust your security to a company that can get it done just the way it needs to be done. That's the reason I entrust my home security and my business security to Shoney's Electronic Repair. In a city like Memphis, your security, your protection, your life, your safety is very important. Let me tell you one of the features that I really enjoy is being able to take my cell phone, and before I arrive at my house or even here at the church, I can see completely around the building. And that's important, especially for you ladies on your way home by yourself. You can see who's around your house, in front of your house, and even if there's someone on the inside of your house. I'm telling you, Shoney's Electronic Repair is the company that you need to call right now. They also provide monitoring so that if anyone does break into your home or your business, the police is notified immediately. They also have the video doorbell, so when someone pushes your button and goes ding-a-ling, well, you can see them and you can talk to them anywhere in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, if safety is an issue at your home or your business, pick up that phone right now and call Shoney's Electronic Repairs, area code